like our like white counterparts or like even like just other race counterparts, and like I feel like where we are in our generation is where their grandparents and great grandparents were.
Yeah.
So it's like we have so much
catch
to
up on.
catch up on, you know, and it's just like where our, you know, if we all do choose to have kids, where our kids will be is where their parents are, you know, because we didn't necessarily get, at least for myself, I didn't necessarily get taught like the importance of finances. My mom was just like, you know, I just desire not to live from check to check.
Exactly.
And while living from check to check. And now I'm in a position that she would want us to be, which is to not live from check to check. But now I'm like, okay, but how can I increase that check?
How do I invest? How do I save? How do I budget? How do I,
Exactly. And it's very, it's a lot of pressure because, you know, you really kind of feel like you are the one trying to learn it on your own.
No, because we really
are.
We really are. I have this conversation often with my husband and my sister because we're talking about money like at least once a week.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, okay, what are we doing? Like, how do we get here? How do we get back in this debt that we already paid off?
Right.
Like, what is happening in life right now, right? Because there's been plenty of times, like, I paid off $20,000 in like 6 months, right?
And then he's like, well, how did my credit card go back up like that?
That fucking part. Like, what is happening here? Like, I didn't buy shit, right?
Exactly.
But, you know, that's inflation. But it's like, it's just
it
so
be them
much
subscriptions, really. Them subscriptions be
it,
whooping our ass.
And it's so much that be happening. It's like, okay, how do we get to a point where it's like, we don't keep getting back there. That's the part. Like, because we all know, I feel like I can speak for all three of us. We all know what it's like to be out of like consumer debt.
Yeah.
And then we know what it's like to be back into
consumer
it.
debt.
And it's like, okay, the next time I get out of consumer debt,
I want to stay there.
Exactly. I want to stay there. What do I need to do to get there, right?